Hey everyone, welcome back to another channeled message. My name is Jewel. I am just going to go ahead and do a general message for the collective for the spring equinox. And we're just going to see what energies want to come through and what messages Spirit has for us. So let's go ahead and get this reading started. And I do usually use a Celtic cross spread for my readings if you are new to my channel. But let's go ahead and get started, guys. Here at the foundation of the reading, we have the Sun upright. This is the happiest card in the deck, so it does represent joy, celebration, happiness, pleasure, success. Okay, so take that as it resonates. But as it pertains to the spring equinox, I am getting this as the sun's rays are currently they're very strong here in California, where I'm located. It's been very hot this week, and I believe today has been the hottest day we've had this year. So yeah, this correlates very well with that as well for me. Okay, so I do see a lot of light codes coming in right now, a lot of upgrades, okay, from the light from the sun. So take that as it resonates, guys, but let's go ahead and read what's crossing this foundation. It is the Seven of Swords upright. So the Seven of Swords upright is about deception, manipulation, trickery, manipulative tactics, and like being strategic. Okay, so this could be somebody around you. Okay, but as it pertains to this sun energy, I am seeing that what I'm getting from this ultimately is that the sun is removing this kind of energy from our current from moving forward with us. Okay, so we're letting go of, we're shedding a lot of this energy here. Okay, that's what I'm getting from this. But what they want you to focus on is the Seven of Wands in reverse. So this is about so when it is upright, it is about fighting. Okay, so this is the card of like, as you can see here, standing, he's protecting. It's not necessarily fighting because that would be the Five of Wands, but this is more about protecting your, like, protecting your territory, protecting what's yours. But it is in reverse, so I am getting that, like, as it pertains to the foundation here, like what I said about not dealing with these deceptive energies any longer. Okay, the sun is burning these energies away from our lives currently, and we won't have to be worrying about having to protect what's ours. This is in reverse, so it is the opposite of protecting what's ours. So we're no longer going to have to be in this defensive kind of energy here. Okay, but yeah, let's keep going here. In the recent past, we got the the Page of Wands. So this Page of Wands is about, this does remind me of the Fool, okay? Because the Fool is also Aries energy. This Page of Wands is Aries energy as well. They're very similar as well, but this is about, in the recent past, it's about passion, like finding a new, having a newfound passion, excitement, freedom, exploration. So just being very independent and just very, like, I would say curious, in a way, because you're like very adventurous. So very, you want to go learn, you're ready to go on a new adventure. So you've been preparing here in the recent past to go on a new journey. Okay, now for the strength in the reading, we did get Judgment in reverse. Okay, so Judgment in reverse is about um so this is in the strength position, okay? So when it is upright, it's about receiving some kind of um judgment for, so bringing in justice, in other words. But calling judgment just means that your enemies are currently being judged here, okay? We did get it in the reverse. So that is the strength here, that there's no longer a need for calling in judgment. Like, there's not really much conflict going on currently in your environment. You're not really, you haven't encountered many karmic type situations where you would need to call judgment on, okay? So in other words, you've just been chilling, okay, and not really getting into any kinds of drama, not really um you know finding people to that are attacking you where you would need to call judgment, okay, on them, or where spirit would have to come in to give judgment, or to you as well. So this could be for you as well, okay? So we could all be sinners at times. So that's what I'm saying with that, okay? So you're no longer like sinning as you probably once did in the past, okay? You're just very content where you're at and with your circumstances, even if nothing's really going on currently in your environment, okay? But as for the near future, we did get the Nine of Pentacles upright. So this is about self care. Okay, this is Virgo energy as well, if that does resonate. But yeah, it's about self care, self love, just looking out after oneself to the fullest, I would say. Yeah, it's also about um, getting the fruits of your labor, okay, seeing the fruits of your labor, okay, and gaining financial rewards, okay. So because what you put into yourself, you get back, okay, physically. Now, as for you, your current position right now is the 5 of Cups. So this 5 of Cups is about mourning a loss, okay. Maybe you might be feeling a little bit, so what I'm getting here is that you're releasing a lot of these past relationships or people that you might have known, even family members. You're releasing them, you're letting go of them, but you're still in the process of releasing them as we speak right now, okay. So you might be feeling some anxiety coming in into your chest area, to be more specific. Yeah, so that all that energy welling up inside of you, you might be experiencing anxiety and like reoccurring thoughts from the past. So all that is just showing up to be released, okay? So what you have to do is calm into the energy. So just relax into the energy and just relax your mind and your body while you're feeling the energy, and that is how you'll be able to integrate not only the new energy that's coming in to replace these old cups here, but you'll be releasing all that heavy energy that you're currently experiencing. And then for your environment, we have the Page of Cups. So this Page of Cups could be a surprise, okay. um it could be that the universe is surprising you with new gifts, new outlooks, and more like in a dreamy type of sense. So you might be experiencing like a lot of downloads, like psychic downloads. That's what I'm getting from this here, okay. But let's go ahead and keep going here, guys. As for your hopes and fears, we did get the Five of Wands. So we did get it in the fierce position, okay? Because this is a negative kind of card, okay? It is about conflict, competition, fighting. So this is a fear of yours. I can see here that you're just, I'm getting that you're just from past situations, past cycles. Um, there might have been when things are like looking good or when you're not sure of what's to come next. You might expect there to be some kind of conflict that arises just because you're not used to things being so calm and things going your way. So that's what I'm getting from this. This is like a past kind of echo from your past, okay? Like you might just be used to conflict. And what I'm getting from all this is that you haven't been in that energy of conflict for a while, but just because things have been stagnant for so long and things have been calm, you're kind of anticipating it a bit, okay? But I don't see this in your near future at all. These I'm seeing here in the near future, you're actually going to be loving on yourself more and reaping in your rewards more, okay? So you're on the right trajectory on an upward path here. So I don't see you going back to any kind of conflict, okay? But let's go ahead and keep going here. For the outcome of the reading, we did get the Queen of Wands. Yes, so this is like a perfect ending to this reading because today is the beginning of Aries season. So yeah, this is a lot of Aries fire energy here, the Queen of Wands. Also Aries season is about um lighting that spark of creativity, okay? So during this time we might feel more energetic, more creative, okay? And this card really reflects that. This is about courage, determination, passion, okay? Being confident, focusing on joy, focusing on your creativity, on your she is the most, she's very active, okay? She's very creative. She's the most creative queen in the deck. She's also the witch of the tarot and she represents the fire signs here. You don't have to be a fire sign, but it does just represent that part of ourselves that's very creative, very fiery, very confident, okay? Like that side of us that really can't be stopped, okay? That's what she represents here, and that is the outcome of the reading, okay? So there's going to, you're going to be, whether it's happened yet or it's going to happen in the next few days, you're just going to receive this surge of creativity and wanting to take action, okay, on something that you've been contemplating getting started on, or something you've already been started on, but you just haven't fully immersed yourself in it yet. Okay, so I do see you doing that here in the near future. Well, for the outcome here. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and just pull up a few more messages from the Moonology Messages Oracle deck just to see what other messages we get here from Spirit. So we are just gonna go ahead and pull up two cards. And we did get Moon Circle support as well as Moonlight Serenade, change your tune. Okay, so we're going to start with Moon Circle support. When this card comes up, it's time to call in your people. Find the people who matter the most to you, to whom you also matter, and spend some time with them. There is wisdom to be found in gathering together with others, and right now, you could use that wisdom. You just need one or two close friends or relatives. The first ones that spring to mind are probably right. Let them know how you're feeling. Seek their advice and support. Sometimes we put on such a brave face that the rest of the world has no clue that we're going through something. Remember the old saying, a problem shared is a problem halved. It's okay to be vulnerable with people who care for you. Depending on when you draw this card, getting together with friends for a new moon or full moon circle could be just what the cosmos ordered. Okay. And then we did get Moonlight Serenade. Change your tune. You may need to change your tune. Have you been harping on and on about the same old thing? Is it time for you to change things up? Maybe you've been a little too frantic and it's time to slow things down. Stop and hear the music of the spheres, the planets. Could it be that you need to change your mind, have a change of heart, update your opinion? Is it time to choose love over fear? It's so easy to get stuck in particular ways of communicating. Maybe the person you need to get through to now will respond in a way that's more to your liking if you sing a different song. In other words, try a new tactic. Have you been obsessing? If so, stop. And remember, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Make sure you're not being stubborn. Holding your ground sounds good, but there's nothing wrong with admitting when a new tactic is called for, and one may well be called for now. All right, guys, that is all the messages I have for you today. I hope this reading did get to someone who needed it the most. Okay, hope you did get something out of this. If you are new to my channel and you did enjoy the way I read messages, please go ahead and like this video, do subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys on the next reading.